Guys,
thank God.
Thank God. The great canvas shortage of 2018 is finally over.
Thank God.
Bethesda said that due to an unavailability of materials, they were unable to provide the canvas bags as promised as part of the Power Edition. That is now over. Canvas is once again flowing through the global canvas economy.
Totally.
Couldn't be more pleased.
Thank God for Bethesda. I'm sure they were the one calling all the suppliers going, this is unfair, okay?
Correct.
We wanted originally to make this a canvas bag and we couldn't. And they didn't stop until they did.
That's right.
I love Bethesda for that, man.
Todd would never let us down.
Never.
They would never ship us an unacceptable product.
Almost heaven.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
There's no way they would ever do that, and today they're writing
He was
that
on the
wrong.
phone, he was like, you told me it just works. Well, it's not working. No? Okay.
Let's take it from the top.
From the very top, everybody.
Fallout 76 is a video game from a company called Bethesda.
Also known as Bugthesda, but it depends on how you want to really call it.
It's had a bit of a rocky launch, being the lowest rated Fallout game in 12 years, and basically exploding the internet in every single way. Every YouTuber who has a YouTube channel has made a video about how shit Fallout 76 is, okay?
99% of them are like, this game is garbage. 1% is like, I love this game. And we still don't know why they're saying that.
Honestly
We still don't know why they're saying that.
I watched one guy who's like, this is a beautiful game. And then he says something like, I don't play any other games, but this is beautiful. I'm like, that explains that
he
then.
hasn't played anything since Nintendo 64. He's like, wow, there's definitely an upgraded graphics here. I like it.
Part of Fallout 76's launch was a Power Edition, which is a $200 limited edition bundle that has one of the big helmets, and it had a whole bunch of other stuff, and also it was promised to have a canvas duffel bag.
Yeah, the Yong edition, by the way.
The Yong edition.
The Yong edition.
Can I just say as well that I went into EB Games recently, and they still have plenty of Power Armour editions left over.
They still have plenty of games in general.
No, because some people just didn't collect their Power Edition pre-orders.
Oh, really?
Because they were like, this game is so garbage, I'm not going to collect my pre-order, okay?
Really?
So this was meant to have that canvas bag in it. When Yong got his Power Edition, he was very disappointed to learn that instead of a canvas bag, it had a shitty nylon bag. The internet found out that that bag, mass-produced, can be bought for 20 cents per bag.
20 cents, guys.
That's true, by the way. We didn't just make that up.
Yeah.
20 cents.
I wonder if it was a canvas shortage or a money thing.
Yeah, that's right.
I wonder.
Give me your fucking money!
Everyone started getting upset about the fact that these bags weren't as promised. They weren't the canvas bags, they were the nylon bags, okay? And at that point, Bethesda said, due to an unavailability of materials, we couldn't provide those bags. And also they said it was too expensive, the material, and we aren't planning on doing anything about it. In just this brilliant, amazing, perfect customer service moment.
Marketing 101.
It was love it. So that was it. That was how that was handled, okay? After that, everyone got really mad.
I haven't seen a backlash like this since Star Wars Battlefront 2. Honestly, can you think of a backlash and a unified force like this since Star Wars Battlefront 2?
No, but I don't think it was about the bag. I think it was about the game itself that caused
Oh,
this backlash.
I totally
just added more injury.
Yeah, I'm talking about just stuff in general, all amounting on itself that people like universally were like, holy shit, this is an absolute dumpster fire.
Correct. Basically, at that point, Bethesda were like, guys, we've really got to fix this.
Yes.
Let's really put our heads together. Let's solve this problem. And they came up with the genius idea. To their credit, very, very good idea. 500 atoms.
$5.
$5 worth of microtransaction currency. Now, I really have to applaud Bethesda for that thinking. It was genius.
It really was.
It showed how in touch they were with gamers.
Totally.
I thought, because you wouldn't expect a solution that good.
I know.
But they really brought their A game there, and I take my hat off to them.
It showed that they respected the audience. That they respected the intelligence of the gamer. It was really great on all fronts, really.
But typical entitled gamers.
I know. Ugh.
Just gamer rage sets in.
Where's Stick By
we need it? Gamer rage takes over, and we're not happy with our 500 atoms. We need more than that.
I mean, we only spent $200. Like, how dare you?
So it just makes me so sick how entitled gamers are. I feel like I need to write a Kotaku article.
Yeah. Shots fired.
Today, Bethesda came out with an actual solution to this issue.
Yeah.
Here's what they said in a tweet.
We are finalizing manufacturing plans for the replacement canvas bag for the Fallout 76 Power Armour Edition. If you purchase the...
Collector's Edition.
I knew that. If you maybe we'll throw that in. If you purchase the collector's edition, please visit Bethesda Games. Submit a ticket by January 31st, 2019. We'll arrange to send you a replacement as soon as the bags are ready. Okay.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Bloody Bethesda buckles to entitled gamer rage.
We win, everybody.
That is definitely the Polygon Kotaku headline coming up soon.
Totally.
No, but like, okay, so there's two things here. I'm naturally like a pretty forgiving person, and my first reaction to this was like, oh good, they're doing the right thing. And I was like, yeah, good guy, Bethesda.
What did you say?
Then I'm like, no, wait, that's ridiculous.
I mean, look.
They're only doing this because... like, they fucking failed to just pass off some slimy 500 atoms buy-off.
Sure,
Do you know what I mean? Like, no.
Okay, there's two things here. Number one, it is good that they've done it.
Of course.
It's good that they've done it. But let's not forget, the only reason they're doing it is because they know that they are completely screwed on all fronts.
Yeah.
Bethesda's brand is massively damaged.
Sure.
Fallout brand in general, I don't see it coming back from this. I mean, are they going to do a Fallout 6 or whatever?
Well, Fallout 5, firstly.
Oh, you know what I mean. Fallout 4, then Fallout 76, Fallout... that's what I'm talking about. Then, I'm sure that's going to be very hard to get that off the ground, people. So I just think in general, man, they had no choice here. They had no fucking choice.
I actually think that had they not been so legally exposed, they probably wouldn't have done this. And the reality is, this is a case of false advertising. A lot of people were contacting the FTC to report it. There's a class action lawsuit going on at the moment about Fallout 76 in general that includes the duffel bag as well.
Yep.
This is the most blatant case of fraudulent advertising since my suit against the film The Never-Ending Story.
Basically, in a lot of countries, people are actually obtaining refunds for their Power Armour edition because of the fact that it was not delivered to them as promised. It's straight up false advertising, and when you do that, you are very legally exposed.
Totally.
I believe that had Bethesda not had that legal exposure, they wouldn't have gone down this route. They tried to buy off people for 500 atoms. It didn't work, and I think that they would have just left it had it not been the case of, guys, we could probably get in some big trouble for this. Let's make sure we lock it down.
I understand what you're saying, but I do think that based on the outrage itself, that we still could have landed here without the legal battle. Based on them just going, okay, guys, the 500 atoms didn't work. Let's try this now. You know, I'm not saying that I don't think the legal part definitely doesn't play a huge role here. But bottom line is, I think that they were, again, such in a corner that they were like, fuck, okay, let's just give them the goddamn bag, you know?
And this is the other thing as well. Bag quotes came out. People found these bags online. What does it actually cost to make of these bags, okay? You can find these bags for $2 to $3 if you buy them in bulk.
Totally.
$2 to $3.
Not to mention, that's probably going to be a lot cheaper because that was per 500. So, I mean, if they ordered like 10, 20,000 of them or 40,000, it could have been as low as $1 or $2.
Correct.
Who knows, you know? But so that again just shows, like, my God, the gamers, they'll do the research, you know.
Yeah, they'll find it.
They'll find this shit.
They'll
and
absolutely
of course,
find it out.
you can't hide behind anything these days with the internet. And yet again, man, it just shows that that's a shitty move to take that out and then try and give us some 20-cent bag instead.
Correct. So, and I think, look, you know, as I said, good on Bethesda. They've done the right thing here, but I think it's so important to remember they only did it because their hand was forced, either because of PR disaster or because of legal exposure. You still have the issue of Fallout 76 being a steaming pile of garbage, okay?
Here's a nice piece of shit.
The game itself is still fucked. So if you could give everyone a refund or replacement on that game, I think that'd actually fix everyone's problem.
I agree.
This is just one step in the process. You've fixed the issue with Power Armour Edition. Great. What you actually need to do now is fix your game.
Totally.
And I honestly don't know whether or not they plan to do that. I would look at this if I were Bethesda, and I would seriously wonder if it's worth the time and energy to fix this game and resurrect it, because the scale of changes required to get this to a good game status and overcome this PR disaster would be massive. I don't know if Bethesda has the stomach for that.
I think there's two ways they're going to do this. It's either going to be a skeleton staff to just kind of keep it going.
That's my guess, by the way.
And I think number two, it's going to be the only reason they really try and fix it is because they need to preserve the brand in general, and they can see the greater, cogs at work if they don't actually try and fix this. Well, that's the only reason I would think that they really want to try and fix Fallout 76. But again, I mean, it's going to take at least 6, 8, 12 months to get this thing like barely passable as a AAA game.
Sure.
You know, so
do you know what's funny about this? Yong won't be able to get the duffel bag because he didn't buy it. No proof of purchase.
Damn, Yong.
He's one of those slimy influencers that got it for free.
Yeah, terrible influencers, man. We love you, Yong.
Bad luck, Yong.
Yong out.
What the hell are you?
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs.